I'm Peter Singer. I work in an organization called New America. We're a nonpartisan, nonprofit think tank based in Washington, D.C., but offices in California, New York, Chicago, Arizona, you name it. I also write books and consult on technology and national security questions. So I've written books on everything from cybersecurity, robotics, private military contractors, warlords, to a new book called Ghost Fleet. It's a novel that crosses the fiction of what a future war might be like with research on what a future war might be like. There's a series of trends that are shaping, and one of the trends is the very fact that they're playing out in both the civilian and the military world. So you put your finger on one of them, the move to cloud computing. It's really part of a larger change that we're seeing in the field of software itself, how we're all connected now, where we're seeing artificial intelligence, big data, cloud, maybe even a move to soon changing the nature of computing itself with quantum. So, and that's affecting both the defense environment and, of course, the civilian side. Another key change area, kind of bucket of disruptive technologies would be in hardware, specifically robotics itself, and really autonomous robotics. And again, happening on the battlefield, happening in terms of changing logistics for the military, changing logistics for private industry. Another area, I call it wetware. So if you think of hardware, software, wetware is about us, how we're using technology to change what we can do and how we connect to technology itself. And that's happening in fields like genomics to our interfaces with computers, where we're starting to see things like thought control. So, if we're looking, these technologies are all akin to kind of the computer in 1980. So, I would frame it, don't just think about what's going to happen in 1981, think about what's going to happen over the next generation and how we as individuals, we as organizations, national security, military, we're going to see wholesale shifts. So to me, what's interesting is obviously you get a perspective. I don't live in, I'm a Carolinian originally, but I don't live in Charleston. And you get a pulse of what's going on in this region, in the sector within this region. I also found it fascinating to hear from, you have business of different specialties coming together, but you also have government and from different services, different organizations. And so you're getting insights from each of them, getting, not just how they're looking at the world, but kind of swing it back to what what do they want next? What are they optimistic about? What frustrates them? What do they see as the key breakthrough? And so for me, it's a really great learning experience. There's a scale of activity that's going on there that you need to be aware of, and this event is a good way for you to get into the mix of it and network to it. The second is the diversity side. There is a diversity of different companies, services, agencies, and that is going to allow you to make, again, like me, gain a varied set of insights, but also, obviously a lot of these people are looking for who can they not just learn from, but who can they do business with, and so that diversity is another part that I think would be crucial.